go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's Shays in at the 4. Here's Bird. Off target from outside. Now Irving. Pass to Iverson. Tipped. Tries again. And he lays it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Cowens. Here's Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bird from deep three-point land. The rebound by Malone. Here's Greer. Cowens grabs the board. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Bird. Blocked! Fast break, Philadelphia. Wing shot on the way. Got it.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
The Celtics on offense. 4-point game. Here's the pick. Here's Bird. There's the 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Shays. Down low. Here's Malone. Blocked! Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Boston on offense. And he drives in. Pierce, the pass to Kuzi.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Celtics, Bob Cousy. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Iverson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Malone. 6 to shoot. Here's Shays. A shot to stop the run. Philadelphia with another miss. Bird passes to Pierce. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Kuzi. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce can't get to it. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Irving. To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Here's Havlicek. Still no points. Pass to Irving. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it. Here's Havlicek. Bird It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Here's Shays. To the inside. And the shot's good by Irving.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Celtics lead by 3. Pass to Cowens. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Havlicek passes to Kuzi. 4-3. First shot won't go.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Malone. Here's Iverson. That one's good. This game is all even. Iverson's got 5 now.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And it's Bird missing. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Pass to Greer. Here's Shays. Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Iverson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Havlicek passes to Cowens. Pass to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. Nice touch on the bank shot. The Sixers trailing. Here's Shays. Here's Malone. From 9 feet out. Boston with a rebound. Cowens has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Havlicek. Four on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. They recover it. Here's Malone. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. Sharman, the pass to Bird. Here's Sharman. Maxey covering. To the paint. Cowens. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Cowens has got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Bird passes to Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Over Maxey. Clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Iverson. Fires it. Again, the Sixers score.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's McHale. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's McHale. No points so far. Here's Bird. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 4-point Boston lead. Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Iverson. Now Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Cowens has got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the drive. There's a minute 54 left in the first. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yes, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Embiid. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Boston leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Chamberlain pulls it in. Now Philadelphia with it. Cunningham passes to Maxey. Embiid a screen on White. Maxey against White. To win the drought. And he can't get that one. And so it's Boston with it. On the wing, Tatum. He's watched by Cunningham. Cunningham against Tatum. Pass to Havlicek. And there's the screen. For 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Cunningham outside. Chamberlain passes to Maxey. And here is Irving. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by White. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. They lead by 4. From the arc. Can't get it to drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Cunningham is out there with Maxey, and it's Irving in at the 2. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. '76ers trail by 5. Pass to Chamberlain. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with it. Irving picks him up. Now White. Here's Garnett. The kick to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Pierce. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
There's a screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Celtics lead by 10. And stolen by Cunningham. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got his second basket. Boston on offense. Pass to McHale. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Greer. He's guarded by White. Here's Greer. Still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over White. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Soft touch off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Cunningham finds Embiid. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Celtics making their last shot. Greer, pass to Embiid. Shoots from 12. Boston pulls it in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Cunningham. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Cunningham's got 6.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Boston calls time here. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Havlicek. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Here's Iverson. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Parrish, the pass to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Iverson. He's got 5. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Celtics lead by 12. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Pierce. The 3 is up. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Greer. No points yet. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. Parrish with a rebound. Here's Havlicek. He got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. '76ers trail by 15. Here's Greer. And there's a pick. Cunningham's checked in for the Sixers.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 32, Billy Cunningham.
Boston on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Iverson. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Garnett passes to Pierce. Here's Kuzi. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Iverson. Here's Greer. No points so far. Here's Malone. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Here's Havlicek. They set a pick. Shakes him. It's deflected. Here's Greer. Cunningham up top. Pass to Jones. Here's Malone. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game now.
2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout.
And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Iverson following the 3 by Boston.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. To the right side. Here's Pierce. He's got 12. Count that bucket. Pierce has got 14. 76ers trail by 17. Here's Chamberlain, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the wing, right side. Here's Pierce. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Ball stolen. Here's Greer. To the inside. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 9 points in the game.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
76ers trail by 15. Greer, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Iverson. Takes the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
It's his first trip to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Here's Kuzi. Right wing, just 4 to shoot. Oh, ripped away. Here's Iverson. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes a first. Jones, he's checked in for Cunningham. Good on both. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Kuzi, and he's going for the lob!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Here's Shays, inside. Here's Malone. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. There's a screen. Pass to Malone. Here's Bird. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Malone. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Boston leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Pierce, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line, Larry Bird. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Shays. Here's Iverson. Here's Malone. And that one is hammered home.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Kuzi. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Greer. Jones, the pass to Greer. Here's Iverson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Iverson's got 11.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
They're measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. 76ers trail by 9. And it's Bird in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. They set the pick. Pass to Malone. Shays passes to Malone. Here's Greer. Here's Shays. Second chance effort. And Havlicek pulls it down. Down low. Deflected. Irving with it. To the inside. Pass to Iverson. Here's Shays. Outside Irving. Here's Malone. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bird. And it's Shays with a rebound. Shays has got his 6th rebound on the night. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Irving. Here's Greer. He's scoreless. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Celtics lead by 9. Here's Kuzi, pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. Here's Kuzi to the paint. Here's Cowens. And yep, it's good. Cowens has got 10.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Iverson. 11 points in the game. Here's Shays. It's good from about 19 feet. Shays has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pierce can't get to it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Greer. Here's Malone. Here's Iverson. And the shot goes in. 13 points in the game. Boston leading by 7. Here's Havlicek. And he banks in the layup.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Havlicek's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Iverson passes to Malone. Here he goes. And it's rejected. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kuzi, the pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Bird. From 17. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. 76ers trail by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back over to you, Brian.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Iverson. He's got 13. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Pierce. Fade away. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Iverson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Havlicek. This one for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Shays has got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Irving. No good. Celtics lead by 7. Pierce, the pass to Kuzi. Pass to Bird, beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Bird's got 12.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Greer. Here's Iverson, outside for Irving. Philadelphia moving it around. And they doubled up Irving. Here's Iverson. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Greer. Yet to see a basket. They set the screen. Goes back up. They shoot again. And Malone gets it to go.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Havlicek. Chalk up 2 there.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
76ers trail by 10. Outside Irving. Here's Malone. Pass to Iverson. Fires from deep. Boston with a rebound. Cowens has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuzi. Here's Bird. Here's Pierce. From deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Greer. That's tipped. Here's Pierce. He's guarded by Irving. Kuzi, pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bird's got 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Malone. 15 points in the game. Cunningham outside. Uncovered. And the jumper is good. Give him 8.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Bird. He's watched by Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Here's Bird. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Irving. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Celtics lead by 10. Here's Shays. He's got 6. Pass to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Malone. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the paint. Here's Shays. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Both good from the line that time. 1:51 left in the third. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 5.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Now here's White. 5 on the clock. Tipped. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Shays. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Havlicek. Give him 8 points now. Outside White. To snap the cold streak. That one drops for him. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Irving. It's hauled in by Garnett. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Garnett. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. That shot off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Jones feels it out. Here's Shays. Here's Chamberlain. Hounded by Tatum. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 10.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Up top, Tatum. White for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Cunningham, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Here's Sharman, pass to Kuzi. Here's Garnett. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
'76ers trail by 8. Here's Iverson driving inside. And it's good for 2.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to McHale. Knocks it loose. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. And here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Yes! Embiid from in close.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Pierce. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Iverson. Puts it up from the high post. Here's Garnett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Chamberlain. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Kevin Garnett.
And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And that one's good. Greer.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Greer. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Here's Garnett. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Iverson passes to Embiid. Here's Chamberlain. The ball's knocked loose. He got a piece of it. 3 on 3. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Sharman. To the inside, Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Here's Iverson. No good there. Boston leading by 8. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman from 18 feet away. And Cunningham pulls it down. Here's Iverson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The 76ers called timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Five to shoot. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Allen Iverson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Maxey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's White. Pass to Havlicek. Inside. Here's Bird. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Collins checked in. Here's Shays. Pass to Maxey. Now Collins. Here's Shays. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Bird. And he converts the layup.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Maxey against White. Outside Irving. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Irving. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Over Irving. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. Down low. And Malone gets it to go. Timeout called, Celtics.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Pass to Bird. Drills the baseline jumper. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Malone. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Kuzi. Oh, it's stolen away. Iverson passes to Greer, and the basket is good. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Havlicek's shot is off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And Irving powers it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. It's tipped and stolen by Irving. Here's Iverson. Back to Irving. Shays passes to Iverson. Outside for Irving. He buries it from 3. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me that one goes. Yes, sir.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Havlicek. The 15-footer. Oh, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Malone. It's tipped. Here's Bird. Ooh, the shot misses. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shot's no good. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The floater, nice. That one's good. And Philadelphia has possession. 2-point game. Oh, impressive footwork down low. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Fires it from 14. Not that time. Finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Intercepted. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Here's Iverson. Using the glass to lay it in.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Oh, no good. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Irving. Oh, can't hit the jumper. For 3. So this one belongs to the 76ers. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.